this course is a very good course to take, because once you get accepted at Leaks or Dischem or any other pharmacy to do the course, because they pay for your fees and everything, and then you also get like money every month. So when you finish with the course, they also hire you permanently, so you won't struggle to find a job.
Wow.
So you are in, and then they will take you permanently.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So basically, even for people who are not sure about their career and they don't want to struggle about jobs, this is one of the best course that they can do.
Yes.
No, thank you, man. I think, and I totally agree with you because I've really researched the course, and I'm still in the process of that, and you are helping us with that process, and I totally agree with you. I think it's one of the courses that I've realized many young people out there can actually take advantage of it. Friends, I've got a very special lady here, Miss Eresah Nkgadima. She's a pharmacy assistant and also now studying as a pharmacist. She's here to share with us her career journey as a pharmacy student, but also as a pharmacist. Ma'am, welcome, and I would like you to introduce yourself, to tell us who you are, where you come from, and how you ended in the career that you are in. Welcome, and over to you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, my name is Eresah Nkgadima. I'm from Limpopo. I'm currently doing a pharmacy course, first year student at Tshwane University of Technology. And I'm also a qualified pharmacy assistant.
Thank you so much. And I want us to break it down. So tell me, where did you do your matric?
I did my matric at Lekgaletwa Secondary School is in Limpopo.
Where about in Limpopo? I'm also a Limpopian, so I want to know if you are maybe my cousin.
Okay, it's Limpopo, Haskukune, around Genpes.
Oh, okay. And when you finish your matric, where did you go? Did you do any further studies, and what course did you follow, and why did you follow that course?
Okay, after my matric, I applied for engineering at TUT, and then they accepted me. And then after that, I I went to work for a company called Minova to do my in-service training, but things didn't go as I planned. So it happened that we had to stop working there. And then from there, I just told myself that I don't want to go and sit at home, because it was like in the middle of the year. And then I went to this camp, because I also went to Clicks, and then Clicks said I must submit my CV, and then I submitted my CV. I also went to this camp, and then I said to them I'm looking for a job, and then they said they're not hiring at the moment. And then I said, okay, it's fine, I can volunteer, because my mom was staying around that mall. So I thought, because I won't spend any money for taxi, so it's better than sitting at home. Then I went to this camp, then I volunteered. And then when I was, because they put me at over the counter, OTC. And then when I started learning about the medication, about the products, and then I I became interested in that field. And then they also told me that according to Pharmacy Council, in order for you to be here, you have to be registered with Pharmacy Council. So, and then they said I have to do the course. So they asked me if am I interested to do the pharmacy assistant course, and then I said yes. And then they registered me with Pharmacy Council, and then they also registered me with HSA. So, and then Dischem paid for everything. So you just have to study the course for 2 years, and then afterwards you have to work for them again for 2 years or more.
Let me stop you there, because you are saying very interesting things. I don't want people to miss them. So you did your engineering, you went for your work integrated learning at another company, but things did not work out and you did not want to stay at home. So you decide to volunteer at Clicks and also at Dischem. Yeah. So you say at Dischem, so what position did they offer you at Dischem?
Okay, after they registered.
Before they registered you, what were you doing? Because you mentioned that you started to learn about things there, medication, and they told you about registration. Before they told you, what were you doing? What was your work there at Dischem?
Okay, I didn't have a position because I was just helping out actually, because I was not even getting help. I mean, I was not even getting paid.
So what were
So
you
they
helping
just
out? Which division? Were you mopping the floor? Were you at the counter? Were you at the storeroom? Were you in the front desk?
no, I was at OTC, like over the counter medication.
So how did they put you there when you had no background?
Because when I went to this camp, I told them that I want to volunteer at the dispensary.
Wow.
And then, yes.
Continue.
Because that is a place where I could see myself growing. Yes.
And so when you say at dispensary, you mean will people come to you and say, I want the flu medication, and you will go and give them the flu medication? Or how was it working? I want to understand the practical aspect of it, because you are coming from engineering, you have no clue about medication. So how did it work out?
Okay, because when I started there, they were like training me. So they were training me like bit by bit, showing me the tricks. So if I don't understand something or I don't know something, then I go and ask. Yes, and then that is how I learned.
Okay. And when you learned, that's when you said you started to gain interest in pharmacy, and they advise you that you need to get a certificate. What certificate was this?
No, when I was busy working at the dispensary, they said according to laws
Pharmacy.
of Pharmacy Council,
Yes.
in order for you to be working at the dispensary, you need to be registered, so that if something goes wrong, and then Pharmacy Council can be able to know about it. So that is how things work in the pharmacy department. So, and then they said to me, am I interested to do the pharmacy assistant course? Yes, because the manager, because when I got there, I made sure that I work hard. Like everything that they told me to do, I was doing it, like picking the stock, cleaning the shelves and all that. So, and then they asked me if am I interested to do the pharmacy assistant course, and then I said yes, and then they said I must bring my documents so that they can register me.
Wow. Look, your story is very interesting. I think what I'm learning first is that when you've got any option career-wise, one of the options that you still have in the midst of non-options is actually to volunteer. Because from what I'm hearing, your voluntary work is what opened the door. And you said they were not paying you. So basically, I think you were very strategic. You chose where you won't need money for transportation. You can basically walk yourself to work. But then, by the grace of God, they offered to give you another door for career and also pay for you. And when they were paying for you now, did you have to leave your work to go and do this course, or how did it work?
Yes, I had to resign.
You had to resign. And what was this course? Maybe give me information for those who are watching doesn't know about it.
You're saying how was it?
Yeah, what is the course, and how did you have to go about with your studies?
Okay, the pharmacy assistant course is not really a bad course because you do it while working and you don't attend every day. So it depends with the content of the module, because some modules you attend like 3 days in a month, some is 4 days in a month, some is 2 days in a month.
And so you continued working while you were doing the course?
Yes, you do it while working.
Okay. And during that time, how were you managing the work and the studies?
I just have to sacrifice, because when you get home, sometimes you are tired and you have to do portfolios, you have to study. Yeah.
And did you have to pay anything for you to do the course, or they covered all your fees?
They covered everything.
And what were you studying with during that time?
With HSA. HSA is a health science academy.
The Health Science Academy, the one that is around Linwood.
Yes.
Okay. And what is the course duration if somebody wants to study it?
It's 2 years.
2 years. So for the entire 2 years, you were going to work and also going to your classes?
Yes.
Wow. No, you must have been strong to be able to attend for 2 years and also be able to go. Is that how everybody does the course?
Yes, if you okay, so if you do it with Dischem or clicks, because actually the course, they say in order for you to do the course, you have to work at a certain pharmacy. Because for someone who wants to do the course, but they're not working at a certain pharmacy, it's not easy, because you need to be registered under a tutor, and then that tutor has to be a pharmacist, because that tutor needs to check your work, need to guide you however they can guide you and all that.
So where will you get a tutor? So are these tutors advertised somewhere, or any clicks will have them, and this camp, will they be there if somebody goes there?
Yes, but it's not easy for a pharmacist that works at least or Dischem to accept to tutor someone who's not working at Dischem.
Okay, so basically, if you are to do it with them, it is better when you are volunteering there or doing some form of work with them.
Yes, because Dischem, they always advertise this post. If you can go to their website.
Or Dischem are advertising. I must check them.
Yeah, they advertise when they need. Yes, they advertise this learnership.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
So basically, what are the requirements if somebody want to join it? What requirements do you have to have? A matric? Do you have to have a certain subjects? What do they require?
Okay, with this camp, they say you have to have like a minimum of 50% in maths and physical science or life sciences.
At grade 12?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then are there many people who apply? What are the opportunities of somebody getting in?
Yeah, people, they do apply and then they get accepted.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you for sharing. I think it's a very interesting course. And like I said to you, I'm very much interested in it because most of the time you find people might not be eager to take the whole pharmacy, the 4-year period. And I think the 2-year can be quicker for them, for people who don't have much time on their side, but also if they want a career that or study path that does not take long. But I want to ask you in terms of the content now, because it needs somebody, the work integrated learnership, where one needs to be working while they go to class, contact sessions. In terms of the workload, how demanding it is to be studying while you are doing this work on the other side?
The workload is not that much because you do one subject in a month. So
Yes.
you attend
Okay.
that. Yes. So you do one subject in a month. So you attend that subject maybe 3 consecutive days in a month, and then from there you do portfolio. And then after doing this portfolio, then you're gonna write an exam for that module. Then you are done with it. Then you go to another one.
Okay. And you mentioned that you went there to volunteer. So does it mean if somebody does it, they're never paid when they do this course with Dischem? All of them, it's voluntary for the 2 years.
Okay, no. Oh, I when they started to register me, I was getting paid.
Oh, you're getting paid. Wow.
Yeah. So when they registered me and then they took me permanent, I was permanent, and then they were paying me.
So if somebody gets taken by Dischem, what can they expect to get per month? Roughly. I'm not asking what were you getting. I'm asking if somebody gets taken today, what can they expect to get per month?
Okay, when you get registered as a learner basic, and then they give you like 5,000.
Wow.
And then when you're done with your post basic, then you do learner post basic. When you're done with your learner basic, and then you get registered as a learner post basic, and then they give you an allowance of 2.5 plus that 5,000, then we get like 7.5.
Okay, so break it down. You are speaking very big terms. I'm even lost. You are speaking learner, basic, and post basic. Break them down. What do they mean? For somebody watching from Moleji, Seshego, Limpopo, Mahwelereng, who doesn't know what language are you speaking? Break it down. What is the basic? What is the post? So that people can know.
Okay, so in this course of pharmacy assistant, so when you start, they register you as a learner basic. So as a learner basic in the pharmacy, there are duties that you have to do, and then there are duties that you're not supposed to do. And then the duties that you do, you also do them under the direct supervision of a pharmacist. With the learner basic, the work that you do, you can like sell like over-the-counter products. You also pack stock, but the stock that you're not supposed to touch, like Schedule 6. So that is a very restricted stock. So that stock you're not supposed to pack it. And you can also learn the system, learn about medical aids and all that. Like you learn how to analyze scripts, like those kind of things. You can also give patients advices and teach them about the medication, how to take them safely and all that. But you're not allowed to dispense as a learner basic.
You're not allowed to dispense medication.
Yes.
Okay. And you mentioned that so to qualify as a learner basic, it's basically a year. It's half of the 2 years.
Yeah, it takes a year, but it can also take more than a year because some students, they fail subjects, so they give you a certain period of time to finish your learner basic.
But if you don't fail, it will basically minimum is 1 year.
Yes.
Okay. So in that 1 year, look, I want people ba Moleji, Seshego, Mahwelereng, Limpopo, any part of the world who are watching, who have nothing to do, to know that it is possible to just get paid 5,000 just to go to school. And it's a lot of money. 5,000, by the way. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's a lot of money. Take it from me as a career psychologist that remember you are learning, and I checked with another institute. I heard that the course actually was costing about 16,000 per annum, which means if you are getting 5,000, you can even pay for the course yourself if you want to pay for it, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It's a really significant amount of money for somebody just learning, and for a year just to study for. So from the day you are registered until the end of the year, you get that 5,000.
Yes, until you get as long as you are registered as a learner basic, you get that 5,000. And then immediately when you become registered as a learner post basic, and then they give you that allowance of 2.5.
Wow.
And then yeah.
Wow. Okay. So is it automatic that when you finish your basic, you register for the post basic, or is it your choice?
Yeah, when you're done with a learner basic, you have to register for learner post basic in order for you to become a qualified pharmacist assistant.
So what if I don't want to register? I'm enjoying my 5,000. I'm fine with the basic.
Okay, the other thing is you become registered at Pharmacy Council, and so at Pharmacy Council they also give you like a period of time in order for you to finish that course. So if you take a very long time to finish your learner basic, and then they will end up removing you from their system.
So, but what if I'm done with 1 year? I've got a learner basic. Do I get a certificate of a learner basic?
Yes.
And then, so if I want to remain with a certificate of learner basic, do I have to do the post? Can't I just be a learner basic graduate and I'm fine?
It means your duties at the dispensary, they're going to be very limited.
Yeah, I know they'll be limited, but I'm happy with my 5,000. My question is that, am I forced to continue, or can I remain there if I'm happy with my 5,000 learner basic certificate? Do you have to do the post, or can I remain there if I want to?
Yeah, you have to do the post.
And so if I've not done the post, who am I? Am I a pharmacy assistant? What qualification do I have? Am I a pharmacy assistant, or am I just a basic pharmacy graduate? Or how am I referred at that point?
You're a pharmacy assistant learner basic.
Oh, pharmacy assistant learner basic. Okay. So then when you finish, you can now do the post. Now I want to get to the post. With the post, you said you get also an allowance of what? 2,000 or 2,500 on top of the 5?
2.5.
2.5. So do I?
Okay, so this thing of allowance and all that, I'm talking about it from my experience at Dischem. So I don't know how the other companies do it, like clicks and all that.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. Those who are listening, please make sure don't go there and want 2.5. It's just giving an example about what she knows. Don't go there and tell your boss, Eresah said you must give me 2.5. I've registered for the post. She's giving her experience about how it happened, where she was. And she's not saying it's still happening today. She's just giving her past experience. No, I'm fine. I totally understand that. And I hope those who are watching, they'll understand that at least we are giving you a generic perspective. Because you must understand, if somebody's watching and is considering a career, finances, they also they play a major role. Because let's say somebody's in Limpopo and decide tomorrow, I want to take a bus and go and take a chance and drop my CV at Clicks or there. They want to know, if I get an allowance? Can I be able to pay a flat? Can I be able to rent? So I usually ask this question for a reason, so that people can also make an informed decisions. And you never know. Some people, where they are financially, they're very stranded. So this clarity really helps people, because you know what to expect. You are not surprised, but at least we know there's a possibility that 5,000 you might get. I know HSA, I think when I spoke to them, they said they give, I think, about 3.5, but at least something you will get at the end of the day. I think that's the most important part. But at least they can also consider Dischem. I think the opportunity that we had was a very good opportunity. Now let's get to the post. The post basic one. So that is also 1 year. I'm right in saying
Yes.
that. And when you do the post now, what work do you do which a basic doesn't do at the pharmacist, at the pharmacy rather?
Okay, so with the post basic, like you were able to dispense medication. Yes. So you were able to dispense medication, get to know how medical aid works and all that. Yeah, so
Okay.
that was the main duty that you can do as a learner post basic.
Okay. No, I'm glad to hear that. So let's get to your career journey. So you did your both the basic and the post, and you were at Dischem. And what happened after that?
Okay, so I finished my learner post basic end of last year. And then last year, when I was busy with my learner post basic, I applied to do pharmacy full time.
Is it?
And then,
so you left engineering. You never decided to go back at all. Why did you decide to do
no,
pharmacy?
because when I was busy working at this camp, that is when I realized that this is actually a nice course. And then I decided that I'm gonna take this journey and forget about engineering.
No, I'm glad you are saying that, because I think one of the most important things is also for people to expose themselves. Never say you can't do a particular course. Just expose yourself. You never know what that career might hold. My question is also, I'm interested. Did you know about this particular course before you went to ask for a job at this camp? What did you have in mind when you went there? What did you think they will offer you?
I didn't even know I was gonna do the pharmacy assistant course. Because I just wanted to push until the year ends, because things didn't go well at the engineering firm, and it was the middle of the year. So I was like, I'm not gonna stay at home. Let me just push until the year ends, and then I will see from next year what I can do.
Thank you for sharing that. And I hope those who don't want to stay home that are listening, that don't just say, I don't want to go home, go volunteer somewhere, and you never know what job opportunity might open. So you went, you completed it, and then you applied for pharmacy, and they took you. And now what are you doing at this moment, and where?
Okay, now I'm a full-time pharmacy student at Tshwane University of Technology.
Okay. So did you have to now leave your job as a pharmacy assistant, or can you still do some job, small on the side, locum?
Yes, I resigned as a full-time because I couldn't go there every day as I'm now a full-time student. But you can locum on weekends and school holidays with the pharmacy assistant qualification.
So for somebody watching from Sikukuni who doesn't know what is locum, what is locum? What do you mean by that?
Okay, locum, like you can work like part-time. Like you don't have
Okay.
to work every day. Like you can go on weekends or during the week whenever you are available. But when you do locum, you have to be registered. You don't just go to the pharmacy and say, I want to be a locum. You have to be registered so that when they advertise locums at certain stores, and then you can be able to
Okay.
join where you're available. Yeah.
So this nice word, basically locum, was speaking about part-time work.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay. Remember, we're speaking to people who might not even know these nice terms, you know. So some of them have never even heard them. So we need to break them down so that they can understand us. So, so when somebody does a locum, and I'm not talking about you in particular, I'm just asking generally, how much can they expect to earn during that locum time? Let's say they've done this pharmacy assistant, now they're studying full time like you. What will they gain from a locum?
Okay, locum you can earn around 120 to 130 per hour.
120 to 130 per hour. So every hour you're
Yes,
working, there's money you get for you claim.
yes, but I don't know if it's for all companies, but the
But it,
companies that I know, like Clicks, is around that amount.
wow, wow, wow. Look, I think what we're sharing is very important, and I hope people are listening, wherever they might be, who are looking for opportunities, because not only are you studying, but you can locum if you have the time. And how long then is your when you register for pharmacy? So how long is studying for pharmacy? How long does it take when you have this background course?
It's 4 years.
So when you come with your post basic, do you do the whole 4 years? Do they exempt you? How do you differ from somebody directly from matric when you get to pharmacy?
Yeah, you do the whole 4 years. Okay, the advantage about you is that, like, most of the things in the course, like the modules, the contents of the modules, at least we're gonna have an idea, unlike someone who is from matric.
Mm.
So, like in pharmacology, when they talk about drugs, when they talk about, like, for example, loperamide, you know that loperamide is for diarrhea, and how does it work for diarrhea? So at least it becomes easier for you to understand quicker compared
Mm.
to someone who's from matric.
Okay. And what level are you studying now?
It's my first year.
And I'm sure in your class they are surprised with your level of knowledge. Where do you get all this information?
No, they know that I'm a pharmacy assistant.
Yeah. No, no. So, and are you enjoying the course? How is it?
Yeah, I am enjoying.
No, I'm glad to hear that. Look, Eres, I mean, I'm really glad that we could make time and talk to me about this course. And but there might be kids watching from around the world. You know, it could be at Northwest, the Botlwane, it could be Limpopo, Bomoleji, it could be Eastern Cape, it could be anywhere in South Africa. And they're interested and they are stuck. They don't want to be at home. They really don't want to be at home. The way you were feeling at that time, what can you advise them about this particular course? Or how can you encourage them at least to consider it? Because clicks are everywhere, these camps are everywhere. What word of encouragement can you give to them? And what can you share about this course, maybe for those who might be, considering it?
Okay. I would say this course is a very good course to take, because once you get accepted at Leaks or Dischem or any other pharmacy to do the course, because they pay for your fees and everything, and then you also get like money every month. So when you finish with the course, they also hire you permanently. So you won't struggle to find a job.
Wow.
So you are in, and then they will take you permanently.
Wow. 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 So basically, even for people who are not sure about their career and they don't want to struggle about jobs, this is one of the best course that they can do.
Yes.
No, thank you, man. I think, and I totally agree with you because I've really researched the course, and I'm still in the process of that, and you are helping us with that process, and I totally agree with you. I think it's one of the courses that I've realized many young people out there can actually take advantage of it. So you have done it. You are now doing the first day of it, and you are very eager to do the whole 4 years of it. Are you missing engineering? Do you still think of going back there, or you are like, I'm
No,
settled
not
here?
at all.
So you found a home now in
Especially
this.
since okay, I'm saying especially since they are my classmates who are still struggling to find a job at the moment. So I'm glad I joined pharmacy.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm glad to hear. And when you look back at what you studied at your matric, the subject you took, are there particular subjects that you feel like people need to have to be able to follow this course?
Yes, like you need to take the science stream because
Mm-hmm.
when you apply, they're going to need your life sciences, your physical sciences, your mathematics, and English. So those are the four main subjects that they are looking for. And then the other ones is your home language, your English, and yeah.
Okay. And you have been in the field for some time now. Are there particular personalities that you realize, you know what, this course needs somebody with this personality? Are there people of a particular kind that you feel like will do well in the course so that Batulebo now when they look at you, they can assess themselves whether they'll be able to fit into it? Or
Yes,
anybody?
especially at retail because
Mm,
like you interact with people like most of the time.
mm.
So someone who loves talking to people, who loves interacting with people, yeah, this course can be suitable for them. And someone who's also patient. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is Eresah Nkgadima, the pharmacy assistant, now studying for pharmacy, doing first year, sharing the experience that she has about the career path you have ahead her. She started in engineering, then she took another leap of faith and went to Dischem, and doors open. Now she's a happy pharmacy student and also a pharmacy assistant. Before we close, any last words, any encouragement to anybody who might be listening to this and wanting to follow your career path?
Okay, I would say, especially because these days many people are struggling with jobs and all that. People have degrees, they have diplomas, they're sitting at home. So if maybe you are someone who is staying around a mall or a complex, I would say to you, maybe you can go to your nearest pharmacy and also just volunteer.
Thank you so
Volunteer,
much.
yes.
Yeah.
Because maybe you might get someone who can help you to find a job in the career that you did. Because especially in retail, you get to meet different people who comes from different backgrounds. So like sitting at home is really depressing. So just go there and something will come up.
Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing that. Friends, this is Dr. T here. I have this special lady, Eresah Nkgadima. Your story is very, very inspiring. I really enjoyed it, but it's very inspiring. You don't get many people who follow your path. So I really thank you for that. And thank you for sharing it.
Thank you.
Friends, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I encourage you that share this video with other people who might be looking for jobs. Make sure they subscribe to this channel so that they can be informed about careers. There are many things that will be uploading. There are many videos that will be uploading in the coming weeks. You need to share this so that other people are also informed about career opportunities that exist, particularly in South Africa, where many people are not employed, particularly the youth. So make sure that you share this video. If you are not a subscriber of this channel, I encourage you that you take time before you close this video by subscribing to the channel. I told you that subscribing, you don't pay a thing. It's just a matter of making sure that every time I share a video, you will get that video on your phone. The video will come to your phone, you'll be able to see it that you have uploaded. So if you don't subscribe, you will not be aware every time I share a video. So subscribe by clicking the red button at the corner of this video. You must be on YouTube to be able to subscribe. Not on your phone, you might not see it. Make sure that you are on the YouTube channel. Whether you are on the YouTube on your phone or your computer or your laptop, but make sure you are on the YouTube channel. If you got this link through Facebook or any other platform, make sure you are on the YouTube channel. Click the link to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe at the bottom at the corner of this video so that you can be able to get more videos that I share. And also click the notification icon at the bottom, the bell. Click the bell and you'll be able to get notified every time I post a video. But lastly, make sure that you comment. Leave your comment at the bottom of this video. Your comment is a way to give me feedback so that I can be able to know how the video has assisted you, what you want us to improve on the video, what other topics you want us to tackle. If you've got any question, put it on the comment section and I will be able to attend to it. And remember, if you want me to share every post that I will be sharing every week with you directly, click on the link below here. The link is named email list. When you click on that link, I will get your email and make sure that I send you email of every position that is advertised every week. Whenever government advertise or any position that we get, I will be sharing it with you through that particular email. So leave your email and I will be able to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed and enjoy the rest of the day. And I trust that you will continue pursuing to live a fulfilling life. Let's continue living a life to the fullest. I love you and God bless you.